mean, I'm surprised we didn't talk
I don't
about
even have
Martian
my mic.
Manhunter.
Hi. Good evening, Carol. Good evening, Carol and John Schabbers. I just noticed something on the table, and I want to do like a last-minute adjustment. Hi. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That light's
Hi.
always on. It's New Comics on Tuesday night.
Yay!
John Shear's here. I'm going to default to that. Andrew's here. I'm here. We were going to make a Rapture joke, but we forgot.
Yes, we're all still here.
Wait. We can still do it.
Oh no, where did Ben go?
I knew I wore slip-ons today. So welcome to Tuesday night. We're super excited. It's a good comic week. It's hard to top the other comic weeks we've had last week, like with last week's Exquisite Corpses and Spectators earlier this month. It's really tough. But let's do 3 things this week, and we'll get primed and show you the things we're super stoked about. And then we'll get to the table and show you all the other things we're relatively stoked about. Oh, P.S. We'll start with free stuff. If you didn't make it in for Batman Day, have no fear. We still have Batman and Robin, Batman Year 2, and the Batman Gotham sampler to give away. We did give away a lot of Absolute Batman, which was supposed to be a paid book anyway. So if you are missing Absolute Batman #1 and you want to get it for $3, we have some of those too. Well worth it, every single cent. We were just telling that to a guy before he left. But on to our 3 things this week. We really like this segment, especially now there's 3 of us here, because these are all very personal items regarding the new comic stuff. This is stuff that we read and we spend time reading on Tuesdays, and we want to share the highlights. Highlight number 1, double W. One of our favorite things. We've said this phrase many, many times. This is the first time we've ever written it out, but every once in a while, the weeks and the cosmos and the universe aligns to where Absolute Wonder Woman issue, a new Absolute Wonder Woman issue, and a regular Wonder Woman issue come out together on the same Wednesday. And we love it because we love those books. So Absolute Wonder Woman #12 is out this week, along with Tom King's Wonder Woman #25. And we couldn't be more excited. Absolute Wonder Woman definitely ends a story arc in probably my favorite way an Absolute book has so far. So that's a year in, which is saying something big. And Wonder Woman #25 is the penultimate in a story arc, I believe. I actually didn't read yet.
I think there's still at least 2 more issues to go.
So,
honestly.
yeah, but there's a lot going on in both Wonder Woman books, and we're jazzed about it. So, double W. And it's not that hard to say. Our second thing this week is please don't cancel Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm going to pass this one to John Shear, but the crux of the matter is Ultimate Spider-Man #21 came out this week, and it is phenomenal, and we don't want the Ultimate Universe to end.
24. They're saying 24 is the last issue. We're selling a ton of this book. You're reading and enjoying it. Mr. Negative is like a terrible, terrible villain in this. Like they've reimagined him in the best way possible. Like that is a character I have cared nothing about, and he is absolutely deadly in this to a degree that you don't even know until you read this book. Don't cancel it.
Please don't cancel Spider-Man. Yeah, we're saying please. So start a letter writing campaign. Get on it, Marvel or whoever owns you. And then our third thing this week, having to do with small press books, is how much Robert Kirkman is too much Robert Kirkman. We're going to get to it first thing when we get to the bottom of the table over here. But this week, we have 3 rows, I guess, 3 groupings of Robert Kirkman, and he's about to start writing Transformers. So are we entering a new renaissance, or have we gotten to the top of the camel's hump and it's going to be a rough way down the other side? Who knows? But let's start off. And the last thing about free stuff, sorry, I'll take you back over here, is this week we do have new previews. So if you stop in the shop while supplies last, we have IDW previews, DC previews, and Marvel previews, speaking of the end of the Marvel Universe. So grab those while we have them. Now, to the mini table. Mini table is out here by necessity this week, not because of some large crossover event like last week, but we got a heck of a table and we didn't want to cover up any of these awesome covers. So, to the mini table. The first Kirkman book of the week is Void Rivals. We're on issue #23, one that we're always excited to read. Great sci-fi epic continuing. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. We got a 1 in 10 variant for $8 and a 1 in 25 variant for $10. And then the big, I'm sorry, I smacked your hand. The big Kirkman book of the week is a creative collaboration between him and David Finch on an original idea they had called Skinbreaker. It is hard to define the genre. We've got a pretty tight scope on the story in this first issue. I would call it maybe dark fantasy,
Yeah,
but not your classic dark fantasy. It takes place in a jungle. It kind of feels like more of like an Aztec or Mayan setting, but it's definitely not of a world that we know that we exist in. To be honest, none of us were super into this book. I was excited to see what was going on with it, and I
care
really
more
like the
about
first
the
issue.
supporting characters than anything else.
We do care about the supporting characters. We encourage you to ask us our ideas because I'm not going to take a half hour to explain them here. But I think there were some choices made in this first issue that could have been different. I think we came up with some ideas collectively as avid comic readers that would have made this first issue better. I'm not going to telescope and say that means the whole series is going to be dog hooey, but
It's pretty.
it's pretty. You think it's pretty.
I think it's pretty.
David Finch I don't care about David Finch.
Yeah.
There are merits to this book though, because there's a lot of really great ideas floating around. I wish we would have had a double-sized first issue.
Yes.
That's kind of
Yeah.
where I think Image should have followed that formula and expanded on this world a little bit. It's not that I didn't like the book, it's that I kind of don't know if I like the book or not yet. I think that's where I'm landing. I encourage everybody to give it a shot. Again, the artwork is freaking beautiful. Let's see, there's no unsafe pages in here.
No.
So this is this world that we built, this village of these men and women that we're following here. I honestly don't know if they're men and women, right? Like
Yeah.
they're tribal people. It's a hunting society. There's a clear caste system of challenges and chieftains and some initiation rites, which were super interesting. It's a pretty book. I would like to see where it goes.
Yeah.
I think it's worth a first issue to form your own opinion. We have wonderful covers, though. That's true. There's cover A. I got it. There's cover B. Cover C is your blank cover. And then we got some ratios. There's a 1 in 10 variant for a first issue of a Kirkman book. So I think ratio variants are probably a good buy on this one. $8. There's a 1 in 25 variant for $15. And there's a 1 in 50 variant for $40. Complete with a Mylar, which is cool. On the house. And then the Treasury Edition, which are ever popular with us. Definitely worth reading in a bigger format for the artwork, like John Shear mentioned. We have one of those, so if you'd like that, that's $14.99. Then we'll go over here to this side of the table, let John Shear readjust my mess. I'm very, very, very excited for this next one. Invisible Man is on issue number 2. James Tinian has returned to the Universal Monsters horror line, and he is kicking it off. Issue number 1 kicked it off with a bang, and now issue number 2 is going to be amazing. Number 2, cover A is right there in front of me. Cover B is where it's at, though. Those are eraser shavings. What a fantastic idea to form this image. I truly love it. And the poof down here at the bottom is awesome. Cover 1 in 10 variant by Aja for $8. Then we've got the black and white version, 1 in 25 variant for $10. And a 1 in 50 variant. That's not your favorite? That's my favorite.
I mean, they're all good. I had to take time and be like, which one do I want?
Totally agree. For $25. Then continuing down the line of new Image things, Hyde Street from the Ghost Machine line is on issue number 9. We've got cover B for that one. Still more Ghost Machine with Hornsby and Halo on issue number 10. That's your cover A. That's your cover B. The last issue of Gehenna Naked Aggression. Kevin's not here, but I assure you it is his pick of the week. For the aggression, not the naked.
Right.
Then we've got I, Tyrant on issue number 3. Spawn Black Ritual, the Book of Nyx is on issue number
5.
There's your cover A. There's your cover B. We got Undiscovered Country on issue number 33. I cannot believe that book is still going.
I know, right?
The Voice Said Kill on issue number 3 of 4, so that's a penultimate issue, a little Bayou mystery. Escape by Rick Remender is on issue number 2. Andrew just caught up on this book and with issues 1 and 2 together and is fully into it, right?
Yeah.
Fully in.
2 really builds on the characters. I like it a lot more.
I like this cover a lot too.
Issue 2.
I love a good war book. And then a new number 1 from Image, Viking Moon from Joe Pruitt is you are looking at exactly what you get from this first issue. There are Vikings. They have followed Leif Erikson's path to the New World. They have run into the native people of the New World. and werewolves. So a little twist on history, just a little, maybe. And then we are up to collected editions for Image. We got a honker of a compendium, Monstrous Compendium Volume 1, still an ongoing series, and an Eisner winner. That collects the first 50 or so issues of that book. Spawn, the ongoing series. This is the Battle for the Throne Part 1. And then G.I. Joe Real American Hero, Silent Missions trade paperback. So these are all one-shots and the facsimile edition of the original Silent issue collected in a paperback with a very misleading cover. I would have liked a modern cover. Those one-shots are great. The Jinx one was amazing, had a great cover. We should have run with that. But Silent Missions trade paperback. And then our last little dose of Kirkman for the week in the form of reprints for Invincible Universe's Battle Beast, a book that is very close to my heart. So I'm not just talking poop about Kirkman just to talk it. I do love Battle Beast a lot. And this is issues 1 through 3 reprinted. So there's cover on number 1. Here's number 2, which is, I didn't know that's what he looked like. We don't know that's what he looks like yet.
Yep, right. Yeah.
And then issue 3, who we don't even know who that guy is.
Yeah.
He hadn't even been in the book. And then one other reprint from Image is Escape number 1, which is why Andrea was able to catch up so quickly and easily. Rick Remender is starting a new opus. I'll Babe Ruth it right now. This is going to be a fantastic book in its climaxes. So issue number 1 for Escape, in case you missed it. And now we're on to Marvel stuff. We have one reprint from Marvel this week. It's Predator Kills the Marvel Universe number 1. Could not come more highly recommended by the staff and their sensational ability to pick cool comics for you to read. We love it. I ordered more. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, and he's not effing around. He is killing them. The Thing is still floating through space right now.
Yes.
The honker of the hardcover on the Marvel side of the table this week is the Marvel Art of Michael Turner. This is the slipcase edition, so not to be confused with the paperback and regular hardcover that came out later last year. This is an $85 slipcase. This is how you prove your love for Michael Turner artwork. And if you don't buy it, you don't love him. That's how
Correct.
It works.
Yes.
Next to that, this oddball little manga is Spider-Man Shadow Warrior. It's a standalone manga. I think they always hope to make more, so buy it, and they will. Next to that, Cable, Love, and Chrome, the complete miniseries collected in paperback. Then we are on to X-Men Omega, or Age of Apocalypse Omega. This is them reprinting all the Age of Apocalypse stuff in order, and this is the 3rd and final volume for that one this time around. Epic Collection number 1 from Marvel this week is Guardians of the Galaxy Homecoming. Epic Collection number 2 is a modern epic of Amazing Spider-Man. This is Big Time. This is one of my favorite eras of Spidey.
It's a good era.
With all the Ramos artwork. It's phenomenal. And one big honker omnibus in the middle of the table, The Tome of Dracula, Volume 1. Sorry, Tomb of Dracula.
But it is a tome.
Yeah.
It's a tome of a tomb.
I thought you did that on purpose.
I definitely did. New Marvel issues this week get us first one in the Star Wars side of things is Dr. Aphra, Chaos Agent number 4. Then we're doing Ultimate Spider-Man number 21. John Shear is the person I trust most with Spider-Man opinions. So if he says it's good, it's good. If you have not read Ultimate Spider-Man yet, the 3 trade paperback volumes are available to us, and they are well worth reading. There's cover A, and then we have a wonderful, 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 wonderful 1 in 25 variant featuring Mary Jane. I'm gonna walk us through this one.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Jane, is this one better? No. Eating sushi on a fire escape. Dropping sushi, sharing sushi, I don't know, with a smarmy cat. It's beautiful while Spidey watches, which sounds creepy, but it's not.
Love it.
It's not. Middle of the table brings us Daredevil number 25, the last issue of this Daredevil run. So we do not need to suffer these John Romita artwork covers anymore.
Which, ironically, this one's not that bad.
Do you have to say it like that, though?
Yeah.
Here's cover A. Here's cover B. Cover C is your Halloween mask variant. And cover D by Bermejo. Or Bianchi.
Bermeo.
Thank you.
You can tell by like the wrinkles on the
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 ripples.
uniform.
The Mortal Thor is on issue number 2, just as brutal as issue number 1. And John Shear's sticking with the series, and he's not a Thor guy, so that's
At all.
There's cover A, which is pretty freaking great. Cover B is your Halloween mask variant. Looks like a dunce cap. Here's cover C and cover D. Along with that, a 1 in 25 variant for $10 featuring Beta Ray Bill. Not Thor. Beta Ray Bill and Galactus. No Silver Surfer, though. Vision and Scarlet Witch reached the end of the current Scarlet Witch Steve Orlando series. Who knows what the next one's going to be called, but this is issue number 5. And cover B for that one is your Halloween Mask variant. The Thing, also reaching the end of a miniseries with issue number 5. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. The Storm, reaching the end of a miniseries with issue number 12. Cover A is right there. Here's cover B. I love it. It's colorful. Here's cover C. And cover D is your Halloween Mask variant. Predator has its own new book this week with the Black, White, and Blood series. That's on issue number 3. There's cover A. And kind of mysterious cover B. Kind of mysterious.
Creepy.
X-Men's on issue number 22. There's your cover A. Cover B is your Disney Stitch variant. Cover C is your Foreshadow logo variant. D is your Alex Ross Timeless variant. And we got a honker, a 1 in 50 Psylocke variant by Swabby, is the name of the artist, for $70, which I did what I could, man.
Yeah.
Those variants, I know. I don't want to make them pay for it, but that was a $90 cover, $85 cover. And then next to it, a 1 in 100 variant for significantly less, featuring Warpath and Alex Ross's sketches for $30. Emma Frost, White Queen, is on issue number 4, so penultimate issue for that miniseries. Oh man, her knee's in the way. That's cover A. Cover B is your Alex Ross Timeless variant. You know this was an image. Go back to this. Go right over here. You know this was an image. Sorry. You know this was an image of her taking a selfie that some artist did, and then they just adjusted it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. You guys both know. I
Yep.
saw it on your faces.
No, you're right.
Cover B is your Alex Ross Timeless variant. And then we're on to Spider-Girl there on issue number 4. There's cover A. Cover B is your Dazzler featured Alex Ross Timeless variant. There's your Funhouse Mirror variant, cover C. And a 1 in 25 variant for $12. More Spider Ladies. All new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spiders on issue number 2. Cover A is right there and very menacing looking, to be honest with you. Cover B is your Alex Ross Timeless variant. Cover C is right there. And then we got Black Cat, who's also kind of a spider lady.
Yeah,
themed that
I
all
know.
together.
That's, yeah.
Cover A is wonderful, but I don't know how she burglarizes stuff with those fun bags. Cover B is your Alex Ross Timeless variant featuring Zabu.
Yep.
It's kind of fun that it's a cat.
Right?
Cover C by Paco Medina. And cover D by Greg Land. Sorry, I said fun bags. Godzilla destroys the Marvel Universe is on issue number 3. So we're right in the middle of that miniseries. That's cover A, but cover B is absolutely where it's at. I love that Wolverine cover. I really, truly do. And next to it, we have cover C, which I love because you got to keep it purple. 1 in 25 variant to accompany those for $12. And that gets us to the one Marvel facsimile of the week, the Uncanny X-Men number 139, continuing the Claremont reprint run. And a classic cover. The Death of the Silver Surfer number 4, Kevin's anti-pick of the week, I would say. Kevin continually wants to love this series so bad. And he reads every issue, God bless him, but it's just not for him. I'm not saying it's bad, I haven't read it, but he just keeps on coming back man. And he's so mild-mannered. That's like Kevin MFing across. That's Samuel L. Jackson, Kevin. But, it is what it is. Death of the Silver Surfer number 4 of 5, so we're on a penultimate issue for that one. Next to it, we've got a cover B by Castellini, and next to that one, a 1 in 25 variant by Phil Noto, which is really cool. Cooler than Phil Noto's other stuff, to be honest with you. For $20, that 1 in 25. Then we're on to Venom Black, White, and Blood, issue number 2. There's cover A. Next to it, we got cover B. Is that Bagley?
No, Eric Larson.
Oh,
He's got a story
Larson. I
in
knew
it.
it looked familiar. All right.
He's got a story in it. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Spider-Man Wolverine, issue number 5. You want to take this one? You're guessing.
So, yeah, Spider-Man Wolverine, issue number 5. It's the finale in this story arc, and they landed it perfectly. They did a great job of it. They're going to continue. They gave it a little last pager to say, here's where we're going to go with the story. But finding out what's going on between Spidey and Wolverine in this is done so well, and then Carrie Andrews is back for the art on it, and it's beautiful. Great book. Way better than I had any thought it was going to be.
You really did. You really
I-
were not.
yeah.
We're not like speaking of it. Just hold it up.
There we go.
All right.
But yeah, no, they for something that could have just been thrown together, they did a really good job with it.
I'm happy to hear that, honestly. And Carrie Andrews' interiors, like, I'm stoked to read that
Right.
trade. They just solicited the trade. So there's cover A for number 5. Here's cover B, cover C, and cover D, which I love this touch. You did not need to do that for Wolverine, but they did that well.
Nice.
I love seeing inside his cheekbone. Jeff the Land Shark, issue number 4. Freaking cutest cover on the table,
It's so good.
without a doubt, right? Like, he's a little Triceratops. And I saw pictures of kittens all day long today, and that's so toxic. There's cover A. Your cover B is your Marvel Rivals. And look at that. I found a hidden cover that I covered up by accident. So there's cover C. Thank you. Yay, Ben. He screwed up, and then he saved it. Then we got a row of number 1s. First row of number 1 is Battle World number 1, first part in a 5-issue miniseries. It is exactly what it shows you on the cover. Battle World is back. A old cosmic enemy to the Marvel Universe as a whole has decided that it wants to cleanse the universe of the unnecessary worlds or the infected worlds, but it's gonna let them decide. So timelines strewn together, Battle World. And they kind of put together a ragtag team here. These characters, some familiar, some unfamiliar. It's definitely the Luke Cage that still thinks Doctor Doom owes him money. So that's pretty cool. There is the selling point for this is that your lead character, or at least the POV in this issue, is a very competent Hank Pym. So pulled from a universe where Hank Pym is not a screw up. So that's kind of cool to watch.
Yeah.
I liked him in this issue, which no one ever says they like Hank Pym in an issue. So yeah, Battle World, 5 issues. I think it's going to be pure fun. I think that's what we're aiming for here.
Yeah.
And Spidey is from a world where he just picked up his Spider-Man. He's like 15. So that's pretty cool. There's your cover A. Cover B, your Star Brand cover, your New Universe
New
cover
Universe
is what they
cover.
call it. Here's cover C, Halloween Mask. Cover D. Cover E. And last one is the spiffy, shiny foil cover. And then the top of the table is a one-shot number 1. In the Ultimate Universe, which you don't see at the top of the table very often, Ultimate Hawkeye number 1 is a one-shot that fleshes out kind of the newest and most unknown member of Dennis Camp's Ultimates. It has 2 stories in it. One is written by Dennis Camp. The other one is kind of like a solo Hawkeye adventure, kind of exploring his motivations. He's more of a corporate saboteur. He gets stuck in some dicey Roxxon stuff. This dominatrix lady is his main villain, so we'll get to her in a minute. But a good one shot, definitely filling a gap in Ultimates this week where we only had Ultimate Spider-Man as our other Ultimate story. So cover A, cover B with that dominatrix lady, cover C with more of that dominatrix lady, and I do mean more. And then Spiffy China foil variant for $12, which is awesome. And then David Mack did the 1 in 25 variant for $20. And I like that for him. It's not some profile close up. Like, that's a great cover.
Yeah. Then we get to DC, and not as massive a week as Marvel, but still pretty big and still pretty awesome, because we start off with Absolute Wonder Woman number 12, the end of an arc. Wonder Woman is still as fantastic a character in this book as she's always been, just so full of heart, so full of strength. And then you get the last page, because it is just a nice little kicker to see where this is going to go. Fantastic. Everything as good a book as you want. So there you go. Cover A. There's cover B. Wonder Woman 25, Mouse Man Knows, still going on. It is a rough issue in this one, because there's future stuff going on, and seeing what happens to some future people is disturbing.
Thank you for no spoilers.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. No, I said thank you. I mean,
Yeah.
I am ready. I don't
yeah. No. So there's your cover A. Cover B is your blank. Cover C is your Mark Spears variant. And then we have a $15 1 in 25 variant for that one there.
Tuesdays when Tom King's Wonder Woman comes out, I stay after you guys and I read it by myself.
No, that's the way to do it.
I think I
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah.
Like, it's heavy. This is Orwellian. This is
New
rough.
History of the DC Universe on issue number 3. So, again, like we've got Impulse showing up. We've got Booster Gold going on in here. The New Question, all that stuff from that era.
So we're up through like Infinite Crisis.
Yeah, about that,
Almost
yeah.
New 52.
Almost to that. Yeah.
Okay.
So cover A, cover B is your wrap cover. Got everybody on there except Deadpool.
Except for the people who are in the other 2 wrap covers.
Right. And then we got a $20 1 in 25 variant for that one there. Justice League Unlimited. We don't have any cover A's.
We were shorted.
We were shorted our copies. That's right.
So if you don't have Justice League Unlimited number 11 in your file, it will be replaced.
Yes.
I called them in earlier.
So we've got a $10 1 in 25 variant for that one there. It dovetails with Superman 30, which we'll get to in a minute. Immortal Legends Batman is on issue number 2 by Kyle Higgins. But then we've got Superman number 30. Again, dovetailing with Justice League Unlimited. This is Superman versus Legion of Darkseid. We get to find out like what's going on with Superboy Prime and how terrible he still is. It's fantastic. This also leads almost directly into the DC KO. So there you go. Yeah, there's cover A. And we got $12 1 in 25 variant for that one there with so many cats. Yes.
Hidden cover.
Detective Comics issue 1101. New arc. It is The Courage That Kills. And yeah, Batman's into it. Tom Taylor's still writing an awesome Batman book. So there's cover A. You got your $10 1 in 25 variant for that one there. Green Arrow's on issue number 28 with Crimson Archer. And then DC vs. Vampires World War V, issue 12. I'm going to give it a little bit of a shout out. Issue 12 of 12, the finale, at least until they do more. But a lot of stuff happens in this book. It gives nothing away. Lots of death happens in this book as everybody fights Darkseid.
Not sure they're vampires. They're already.
I know. So lots of undead death. How about that? and regular death.
What do they call it in Buffy? Dusting?
Yeah. Superman Unlimited. If you just want regular Superman without all the like KO stuff and everything, get this one. He's still like trying to figure out what's going on with Kryptonite and different worlds. Issue number 5. You got your Mark Spears crypto cover for that one. For cover B,
the dog looks diseased.
You've got your little kitty cover for cover C.
Cat cover.
Harley Quinn's on issue number 54. There's cover A. There's cover B. There's your cover C. Green Lantern's on issue number 27, part 5 in the current story arc. There's cover A. There's cover B. And your very cool $10 1 in 25 variant for that one there.
Darwin Cook-esque.
I know. Mr. Terrific Year 1's on issue number 5. Him meeting Black Lightning for the first time. There's cover A. And then cover B with all the T-spheres. Catwoman's on issue number 79. There's cover A. Cover B by Panosian. Cover C by Cho. Cover D by Delato. D for Delato. And then a $15 1 in 25 variant for that one there.
Also was a weirdly expensive 1 in 25.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Flash is on issue number 25. It's the finale in the Bad Moon Rising. Also a finale for the creative team as new people are going to come on to like incorporate Flash into the DC KO stuff going on. But there's your cover A. And then you got your Mark Spears Reverse Flash cover B, which I think is actually really cool.
I do too.
And then DC's $10 facsimile, New Fun Comics, aka More Fun Comics. The very first DC comic that they ever put out. So
90 years ago.
Yeah, it's very big. Tom Mix and his Ralston Straight Shooters, an advertisement of the Ralston Purina Company. Gotta love it. So there you go. And then collections. Challenges of the Unknown by Chris Cantwell. That whole series is collected there. Supergirl, The Universe End. It's all the backups that were in Action Comics when they were coming out, and also the one-shot that was done. Metamorpho by Al Ewing, that whole miniseries. We've got that. Justice League Earth 2, the deluxe edition. Frank Quitely and Grant Morrison just kicking butt doing Earth 2. Batman Adventures, Batman TMNT Adventures, the first miniseries by them, done in a little like squished graphic novel size, all 6 issues, and on super glossy pages. But then, like last week, we're going to bust through it. Absolutes are back in second prints or fifth prints or whatever prints. Superman #1. There's your cover A. There's your J League cover B. Then we got issue number 2. Issue number 4.
Yeah, because we have a ton of issue number 3.
Oh, okay.
We
Cool.
have first prints of issue number 3.
We have first prints of issue number 3. Issue number 5. Issue number 6. Issue number 7. The Brainiac issue is so good.
Oh my god, so good.
Issue number 8. Issue number 9. And then the book you should all be reading, Absolute Martian Manhunter. There's issue number 1. There's issue number 2. We finally got it back in for everybody.
Oh my god, finally.
Issue number 3. Issue number 4. And issue number 5.
6 is on the wall.
We've got 6 on the wall. It's so good.
Literally the best $25 you can spend this week. It's those 5 issues.
Yes. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Spring, Rite of Spring is on issue number 3.
Dang. Okay, so I said about this miniseries last week, I don't know. It's kind of getting off to like a little bit of a slow start. A little bit more world building than I expected for 2 issues. Issue number 3 blew that opinion right out of the water. Forget everything I ever thought about anything. I'm so stoked.
It's
That's
so
it.
good. Yep. So there you go. Next to that, Star Trek The Last Starship, when I talked to Kelly and Lansing, they were basically like, this is Star Trek. This is our last run in Star Trek.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's fun.
Yep. So there you go. Issue number 1. Quick Stops issue number 2. It's the Shannon Doherty tribute issue. There's 2 stories in there. One is just him, Kevin Smith, recounting how he met Shannon Doherty in the first place. And the second one is pages from his unproduced Mallrats 2. So there you go. There's cover A, and that's all we got. Archie Minor Threats is on issue number 2. They are so out of their depth in there, and it's fantastic. There's your cover A. There's your cover B. Orphan and the Five Beasts, Bath the Blood. It's the next one in the Orphan and the Five Beasts. We've got issue number 1, James Stokoe artwork. What you see on the cover is what you got on the inside. Gotta love it. Conan, Scourge of the Serpent. It's a new Conan miniseries. Issue number 1. It's basically like, what if lizard men ran the world? Gotta love it. Yep. Mark Spears Monsters on issue number 7. There's your cover A. We got 3 covers for this one. There's your cover B. And then your cover C. Space Ghosts on issue number 3. There's your cover A.
Great cover.
It is. There's your cover B. Silverhawks on issue number 8. We got a Vampirilla Halloween Horror Special, a one-shot. There you go. We'll go to this one. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, TMNT, issue number 1. Reprint. But then next to it, issue number 2. Yay! So if you want to get them both, there you go. Rick and Morty versus the Universe on issue number 3. And then we got The Phantom from Mad Cave. First issue. I didn't read it, but Ben did.
Oh,
and
me and Andrea both
Andrea
liked
read
it.
it.
Yeah, this is a good treatment of a pulp property. Mad Cave's kind of killing it with that. Dick Tracy's good. Flash Gordon's good. And now The Phantom's good. It's a classic Phantom story. He's peaceful in the jungle. Some hardball military mercenary types invade that peace, and he's the Phantom, and he takes care of it. I am not super familiar with the Phantom beyond the Billy Zane movie, but
which is a good movie.
it's a great movie. But this really seemed to follow the trend of that goodness. Like, I am invested in the character, I'm invested in the people he's defending, and I really like the setting of the book. I mean, it was a great Phantom issue.
So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Issue number 1, cover A, cover B, cover C,
Cover D is where it's at.
and cover D.
Especially because that alligator definitely eats something in this book, and you're like, jerk. Do it.
Do it.
Street Sharks.
Yeah! We've been watching Street Sharks all day. I pulled out my own action figures to play with them last night. I love Street Sharks. They're not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ripoffs because they're way more violent and imbecilic, and I love them. And
They destroy everything.
property damage galore. That dude's name is I forgot.
Killamari.
Not calamari. That's Slobster. All about it. The Street Sharks are ancillary, really. The bad guys are where it's at. But really, this is just like an episode of the show. It's all ages. It's super fun. They go in, they save the day, and they come out the other. They swim out through the asphalt on the other side.
There we go.
I love me some Street Sharks.
Street Sharks number 1. Monster High World Scare on issue number 2. TMNT, the Saturday morning cartoon. Saturday Morning Adventures on issue number 29. Who'da thunk?
Yeah.
29 issues. There's your cover A. There's your cover B with Casey.
And I think worth noting for the second series.
Yeah.
Because it
this
was
is
their
Crazy.
first
Oh,
series was
yeah.
like 12 issues,
Yeah.
15 issues,
Yeah.
something like that.
So,
And those other two kids' books are from last week.
yeah.
So Nathan Hale's fighting Berserkers, and R.L. Stan's writing
Garbage
Pail
Kids.
Kids. They really are just more incompetent Ninja Turtles. I'm okay with that. But thank you very much for joining us for a large comic week. All hail the mini table. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, and we will see you tomorrow for your comic books.